Good afternoon, friends. Welcome to CET preparation program. Today we are going to start with first chapter of Maths 2, that is similarity. First we will revise few important theorems which we have already studied in this chapter. So first was very important, basic proportionality theorem. So in triangle ABC, if segment PQ is parallel to AC, this PQ must be parallel to AC. Means that theorem says that AP upon BP, that is this segment, AP upon BP will be equal to QC upon BQ, that is this QC upon BQ. Second was converse of basic proportionality theorem. This theorem says that if in triangle PQR, PS upon SQ, that is this segment PS upon SQ till here, will be equal to PT, that is this segment PT upon TR. If this ratio is equal to this ratio, then we can say that ST, that is this segment ST, will be parallel to segment QR, that is this segment QR. And third was theorem of bisector of an angle of a triangle. So if in triangle ABC, that is this triangle, BD is a bisector of ABC. So this is a bisector, angle bisector of ABC, means it will bisect this full angle ABC in two equal halves, that is ABD and DBC will be congruent. Then we can say AB upon BC, that is this AB upon BC will be equal to AD upon DC, that is this AD upon DC. And fourth was property of three parallel lines and their transversals. This theorem says if line AX, that is this line AX, is parallel to line BY, that is this line BY, and that line is also parallel to CZ, means all these three lines are parallel to each other, and line L and line M are their transversals. So these are L and M are both transversals. Then we can say AB upon BC, that is this segment AB upon BC will be equal to XY upon YZ, that is this XY upon YZ. So depending, now we are going to check application of all these theorems. So first question is select the appropriate alternative. So in triangle ABC, that is this first triangle, and triangle PQR, that is this second triangle, in one-to-one correspondence. So if there is a one-to-one correspondence, means correspondence will be between angles, this P and C will be congruent, A and Q will be congruent, and angle B and R will be congruent. So obviously one-to-one correspondence is going to be triangle ABC will be similar to triangle QRP, or from this triangle we can say triangle PQR will be similar to triangle CAB. So our first option is PQR will be similar to ABC. but P and A are not in correspondence, as both angles are not congruent. So this is not the correct option. Second is PQR is similar to CAB. Here PQR is similar to CAB. Yes, this is the correct option. We'll check two more options. Third option is CBA. This CBA is similar to PQR. These both triangles are also not in correspondence, so this is also not correct option. And BCA, this BCA and PQR, so this is also not correct option. So B is the answer. Second question is, if in triangle DEF, that is this DEF and triangle PQR, DEF and PQR, angle D is congruent to Q, means D and Q are congruent. And one more thing is given, that R is congruent to E. So this R is congruent to E. So obviously we know the theorem that addition of all angles of any triangle is 180. So if these two triangles are congruent to each other, so obviously third angle is also going to be congruent. So we have to check that which of the following statement is true. So first option is EF upon PR, that is this EF upon PR. So this ratio is correct, will be equal to DF upon PQ, DF upon PQ. Second option is DE upon PQ, DE, that is this DE upon PQ. So this is not correct. So B is the option, because they asked us which is the false statement. So this is not correct, means this is the correct option. And we will check two more options. In C, DE upon QR, DE upon QR, so this is correct, will be equal to DF upon PQ, DF upon PQ, this is also correct. And fourth one is EF upon RP, EF upon RP is equal to DE upon QR, DE upon QR, so this is also correct. So this is only the option which is not correct. So this was the expected answer, option B. Third question is, in triangle ABC and triangle DEF, B is equal to E, this B is equal to E, and F is equal to C, this F and C are equal. And one more thing is given, that AB upon AB is equal to 3 times DE. So as DE is multiplying on right hand side, on another side of equal to sign, it is going to divide. So we can write this as AB upon DE will be equal to this 3 will be here as it is, and if nothing is multiplying, then there is always 1. That 1 will divide on another side. So actually these both triangles are in the ratio of 3:1. 3:1. So the question is, which of the statement regarding two triangles is true? So we'll check first statement. The triangles are not congruent. Yes, they are not congruent. And not similar. No, This is not correct. These both triangles are similar, as there is a correspondence between these two triangles. B is congruent to E, C is congruent to F, and obviously D is also going to be congruent with A. So these both are similar triangles. So A is not the correct option. In B, the triangles are similar but not congruent. Yes, these both triangles are similar and they are not congruent. So B is the correct option. Option C is the triangles are congruent and not similar. So there never be any case such as this case, which are congruent and no, this is congruent and similar, but they are not congruent, so this is not the correct option. And none of the statement is true, but our statement B is true, so this will not be the option. So option B is the correct answer. In C, in figure, segment XY is parallel to BC. So XY and BC are parallel. Then which of the following statement is true? So first statement is AB upon AC. This AB upon AC will be equal to AX upon this AX upon AY. So triangle ABC and PQR are similar to each other. This ABC and actually ABC and it should be AXY. Triangle AXY. So we can say AB upon AX will be equal to AC upon AY because these are corresponding sides of similar triangles. So therefore AB upon AC, this AB upon AC, because this AC and AX will get interchanged because of alternando, and AB and XY will remain as it is. So AB upon AC will be equal to AX upon AY. Which is option A. So A is the correct answer. In triangle ABC and triangle PQR, if area of triangle ABC is given, area of triangle PQR is also given, we have to find AB as to PQ, where ABC is area of triangle ABC is 25 and PQR is 16. But this is actually AB square and PQ square. So we need to take square root to get the answer of AB and PQ. So we know the square root of 25 is 5 and square root of 16 is 4. So D, option D is correct, which is 5 as to 4. In the figure, ray QS, this QS is the bisector of PQR and PQ is equal to QR. See, these two sides are congruent to each other. So as both sides are congruent to each other, so obviously their length is going to be equal, so it will cancel with each other. So obviously this ratio is going to be 1 as to 1. For example, suppose this is length x and this is also length x. So PQ upon QR will be equal to x upon x, and as lengths are same, so they will cancel with each other. So 1 upon 1 will be the answer. So 1 as to 1 is the ratio. Now in the figure ABC, triangle ABC and triangle PQR, where angle R is 30 degree. B and Q are 90 degree, that is right angle triangle. Now R and C will be in correspondence, so this will be 30. We know the theorem of 30, 60, 90. By that theorem, obviously this angle is going to be 60, or there is one more option that we will subtract addition of these two angles from 180, because we know addition of all angles of any triangle is 180. That is angle Q plus angle R plus angle P will be equal to 180. We know Q is 90 plus R is 30 plus P, which we have to evaluate, and this 180, sorry, this is 180. Will remain as it is. So X will be equal to 180, and addition of these two is 120. So subtracting 120 from both sides of the equation, here we will get X will be equal to 180 minus 120. We know that the subtraction is 60. So obviously the third angle is going to be 60, and as there is both triangles are similar, so there is correspondence between ABC and PQR respectively. So this angle is also going to be 60 degree. So angle A is 60 degree. So D is the correct option. Question number 9 is, the ratio of corresponding sides of similar triangles is 5:7. Then what is the ratio of their areas? We know that area of first triangle upon area of second triangle will be equal to a ratio of squares of the respective sides. So values are already given, that is 5:7. So we'll simply make square of the ratio, which will be equal to 25 upon 49. So A is the correct option. A vertical stick of 40 meter long casts a shadow of 20 meter long. On the ground. So suppose this is a stick which is 40 meter long. So this will cast a shadow on the ground of 20 meter long on the ground. At the same time, a tower of height something which is unknown, so we will call this height as X, which casts a shadow of 50 meter. So vertical length is exactly double of the shadow. Here length of the shadow is 50, so double of 50 is 100. So obviously height is going to be 100. So A is the correct option, that is 100 meter. Unit is given meter, so we will carry the same unit, that is meter. Now 11th question, the areas of two similar triangles are 36 centimeter square and 121 centimeter square. The ratio of their corresponding sides are, that we have to find, and these are the four options. Again we know area of two similar triangles is given, which is actually 36 and 121. By using this, we have to find the ratio of their corresponding sides. We know that ratio of areas of two triangles will be equal to ratio of squares of their corresponding sides. So 36 and 121 is already the square which is given. So we need to take square root of both. So by taking square root of 36 and 121, we will get ratio of their sides, which is actually 6 upon 11. So C is the correct option. If triangle ABC and triangle DEF are similar, so suppose this is triangle ABC and this is triangle DEF. Angle A is 45 degree, angle E is 87 degree. So we have to find angle C. Again, as both triangles are similar, there will be a one-to-one correspondence. So angle E will be congruent to angle B and angle A will be congruent to B will be congruent to A. So obviously this angle is going to be 87 degree. So we will simply subtract addition of these two angles from 180, so that we will get angle C. So we know angle A plus angle B plus angle C, this addition will be 180. Angle A is given, that is 45. Angle B is also given, that is 87, plus angle C will be 180. So angle C will be 180 minus addition of these two angles is 80 plus 40, 120, this 127 and plus 5, that is 132. And this subtraction is 48 degrees. So C is the correct option. In triangle ABC, AD is a bisector of ABC. So suppose there is a triangle A, B, C, where AD is a bisector of ABC, sorry, BAC. So this is angle BAC. So there will be a bisector from angle A, which will be called as, which will intersect the opposite line at point D, and B, D, C are in segment. If AB is 8, value of AB is given, that is 8. BD is 6, this BD, which is 6, and DC is 3, that is 3. Then we have to find length of AC, that is this. We know the formula, this AC upon AB, which will be equal to CD upon dB. AC is an unknown term, which will be equal to, upon AB is given, that is 8, will be equal to CD upon dB, that is 3 upon 6. This 8 will go there and multiply, or multiplying both sides by 8, sorry, By multiplying both sides by 8, this 8 will get cancelled, and 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8, 3 also will get cancelled. So x will be equal to 4. So this length will be 4. So A is the correct option. The areas of two similar triangles are 9 centimeter square and 16 centimeter square. The ratio of their corresponding heights we have to find. Again, we know the formula. Ratio of the area of any two triangles will be equal to the ratio of squares of their corresponding sides, where height is given. Square is already given, that 9 upon 16. So we need to take square root of both numerator and denominator, because square is already given. So this will be equal to square root of 9 is 3 and square root of 16 is 4. So this ratio will be equal to 3 upon 4, that is 3:4. So B is the correct option. Last question is, the corresponding medians of two similar triangles are in the ratio of 4:7. The corresponding medians of two triangles are in the ratio of 4:7. So let their respective areas be A1 and A2. So we know again, ratio of the area is given, but they have given ratio of corresponding sides. So we need to take square of both numerator and denominator, which is actually, this is 16. 4 square is 16 and 7 square is 49. A is the correct option. Thank you very much, friends, and best of luck for your CET exam.